Hey everyone, welcome to the 1804 Show, Chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 516. And before I start, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and hit that like button. And just sit back and enjoy. So tonight, I wanted to talk about a few things, but I have a particular topic, but I'm gonna address a little bit of everything. So hopefully y'all won't get lost. So just bear with me. But I got a lot of things to share. I got a lot of things that's on my heart tonight, and I just need to express myself. Can I express myself? So tonight is about it's time to choose you. And what I mean by that is it's just time to choose you. Whether you're always there for everybody, you're being taken advantage of, you're being unappreciative, and just pretty much just being played, and you in a situation that you can't leave, which it happens, but it's just time to choose you. It's time to start over. It's time to move on. It's time to let things go and get your life together. It's just been such peaceful since I had decided to choose me. And everybody isn't going to be happy with you when you grow, because it takes maturity to grow. It takes accountability to grow. And I know a lot of us like to play victimhood. I know a lot of us like to play like we being held captive and that we being kidnapped and abducted into our problems. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about what you allow. And life too short, man. Rest in peace to the victims who were shot over the weekend, and my condolences to you and your families. But it's just unfortunate that us as black people can't go out and have a good time without nonsense, without drama. But you have to realize that it's mandatory that we look out for each other, because ain't nobody gonna look out for each other like we look out for each other. You know, we gotta start taking our lives seriously. We gotta start looking out for each other. Nothing should have happened that night. Nobody should have been shot. Nobody should have been killed. Nobody should have been ran over or whatever. I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that I value my life. You know, I don't like to be seen. I'm an introvert by nature anyway, but I didn't like the outcome. But we just have to go back into just policing our own. And it's our own that's doing these things. We can blame the white man and white supremacy, racism, all this other stuff when it comes to us, but it's our own people that is the number one threat to us. A whole lot, because they're in close proximity of each other. And a lot of us don't like to admit that it be our brother, be our sister, be our cousins, be our nephews, nieces, friends that be causing the most chaotic things in our communities, because we so-called have this code of not snitching or just being loyal. And don't confuse loyalty with stupidity. Joel said that, and just as a stand that I took upon recently is I feel like I'm just really an important figure that I take that and I wear it with like a badge of honor because I'm really just trying my best to help Saginaw. That's why I haven't left yet. I have many opportunities to leave here. I have friends all over. It was like, hey man, you need to come and live here. I'll help you out. I'll help you with a job, give you room and board, and give you shelter until you get on your feet and stuff. I want your dream to pop. It ain't gonna pop in Saginaw and this and that. But I don't know. I just have this thing about just not finishing a job until it's done type thing. So I'm not finishing a job until it's done. I'm not leaving here until my work here is done. So I can go other places to expand and stuff like that. But it's just what kills me, the lack of empathy and the lack of compassion. Because, it be the old folks a lot, be talking about, oh, you young people don't know how to act and this and that, but y'all was in the same juke joint cutting each other up with razors and knives and beer bottles and stuff like that. Like, everybody got into ruckus before, but it's just the fact, like, every time something happens, when it's a shooting or stabbing that involves any type of homicide or death, it just be a whole lot of clout chasing. It'd be a whole lot of assumptions. It'd be a whole lot of unfairness. And we have to stop that. You know what I'm saying? We really have to stop putting everything on social media because your followers ain't from the same town. All your followers isn't black. All your followers isn't from the same demographic. So when you put stuff on social media, they go look at that like, man, these niggas is crazy. Or these niggers is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we not crazy. It's just a few. It's a few that ruined the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Ruined the whole race for everybody because of what they see on social media. And social media is just so messy. You know what I'm saying? It can be educational, it can be helpful, but you have a lot of people that like to use social media as a weapon, or use social media to hurt people, and use social media to cause propaganda amongst the masses. And we got to stop that. We have to hold people accountable who decide to post just detrimental shit, because we all ain't like that. Every black male isn't killing or selling drugs, stealing, just regurgitating these stereotypes that was placed upon us. And I'm just trying to bring people together. I'm trying to really help people. That's why I go so hard with this platform. That's why I be giving y'all these interviews and this music. And just speaking from the heart, because not all of us from Saginaw, Michigan is causing pain and negativity, toxicity. It's a lot of us that's tired of this bullshit too. It's a lot of us really trying to help others and try to pass the torch to the future generation. Not all of us are committing crimes and doing bad, but it just seemed like not just Saginaw, but all over the United States, that a criminal that comes fresh out of jail would get more praise, get more recognition. It would be a celebratory mode when they get out of prison rather than somebody getting out of college. Like, our mindsets as a people is backwards, and that's why nobody really takes us seriously, because we hate to be held accountable. We hate for anyone to tell us what we're doing wrong, man and woman. You know what I'm saying? It comes to a certain point where you have to look yourself in the mirror, like, what I'm doing wrong, what can I do to change? You know, I don't make you no punk to admit what you do is wrong. It makes you a man. It makes you a woman. It makes you an adult. You know what I'm saying? It makes you brave to admit that you have done wrong. I respect that. You know, that's honorable to admit when you do something wrong. But it's just a whole lot of people gravitate to negativity, gravitate because everyone has this chip in their minds. A lot of people don't have brains. They have a chip in their mind, like, oh, it's a big event or it's a party. Let me go to that party, knowing that everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Even the criminals, even the ones that's causing ruckus. Sometimes it's just best to stay home. Sometimes it's best to just miss out. Miss the funds so you can stack the funds. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you lame to value your life and to enjoy the company of your own home. I do that shit all the time. I go out, but I'm not going out. I can't go out with my own people because it's going to be drama. It's going to be chaos. And that's so sad that we can't go have fun. We can't party with our own people sometimes because of the fact that I might end up dead or in jail or fighting, because it's always somebody that's just intimidated by you, or they find out, oh, that's that nigga that my baby mama was talking to, or that's that nigga my wife like, or my girlfriend feeling. Let me go fuck with him. Let me go start some shit up. I bet he can't fight. Look how he dressed. That nigga ain't getting nothing. He ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? It's just always that. It's always hate. You know what I'm saying? It's never love. You know, what happened to the love factor in everything nowadays? But yeah, it's just a whole lot of mess, man. It's just be a whole lot of drama. And people love drama. You know, they watch it so much on TV. You know how much millions of dollars that these so-called networks and corporations like BT and VH1, Bravo, making off our ignorance. You know, they're making billions and billions of dollars off our ignorance. But yet, we give it to them because we want to be seen. We want to be stars. My bad. Also Zeus, making millions and billions of dollars off our ignorance. Some stuff don't need to be lights, camera, action. Some stuff just need to be behind closed doors. You know, why would you want to parade yourself like an idiot, knowing that you got kids, knowing that you a father, knowing that you a mother, knowing that you somebody's son, knowing that you somebody's daughter? You know, you represent your whole family when you go outside your door. And I'm not perfect one bit, but at the same time, you know, I don't want my mama to be ashamed of me. I'm 35 years old, and my mom's opinion about me means something, even to this day, even forever. I don't want her to feel like her parenting went in vain. You know what I'm saying? And I just been trying my best to reinvent myself and to, be professional, be a boss. I gave y'all so many episodes. I gave y'all quality work. Even though I'm like ghetto fabulous with it, but I took this shit seriously. I really put in the long hours, blood, sweat, and tears into this platform. Interviewed over 160 people. Shit, gave y'all over 100 history segments. So I really put in the work. I really grind. I ain't just talk it, I walked it. But it's just so many people want validation. They want to be accepted. How could you have grown up if you haven't figured out who you were or are? It's a whole lot of identity crisis and identity thefts around here. Everybody is the same. From the niggas, from the females, people dressing the same, people looking the same, people getting all these tattoos, people getting all these piercings, people wearing all these fake ass hair, fake purses, and stuff like that, because they want to be accepted. Me, I'd rather stay the underdog. I'd rather stay the black sheep. I've always been the black sheep of my entire life. I knew that I was different because nobody liked me, like that, you know what I'm saying? But now, the tables has turned, but it's all good. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful for how my life turned out and how just my reality has changed. And just being able to say that I had took my life back and made something of myself, and I could have been like everybody else and just said, like, I can't be anything because I didn't have a daddy. I didn't have my mama sometimes. I didn't have my sister a whole lot. So I'm going to decide to be a statistic. But I decided that I was going to take my life and put it in my hands and not let my foot off the gas. And it's just so sad, you have a whole lot of people just lost. They lost because they didn't have just the sense of self or the knowledge of self. Something just gotta click, when you hit your 30s, these years are very prominent. They're the most prominent years of your life. You can't play with in your 30s anymore. It's time to get serious. It's time to get active. Life is way more than working a job for 40 hours a week or 60 hours a week. Don't devote yourself to a job when you can have a career, when you can be a boss, when you can be self-made, self-sufficient. Everybody, it'd be hilarious to me just how you got some niggas that just be walking around like they're a boss and this and that, but they're a slave. It don't matter where you sleep, we all still slaves. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many clothes you're wearing. I don't care where you live. If you're not doing something for yourself, then you're a slave. And what kills me is when a motherfucker is trying to create something from scratch with no inheritance, with no handout, with nothing. They get criticized the most. They get the lack of support. They get ridiculed. They get persecuted. And the person that gets hired at a job, they get all the praise, they get all the congratulations, and they get all the love. I didn't go to school for this. Well, I did, But I quit. I dropped out of school because as much I believed in myself. I dropped out of school and I did my due diligence. And I got to work because everybody felt like I was making a big mistake by dropping out of college. But that's how much I believe in myself. And I believe in myself so much to the point that I cut people that I love out of my life. I cut people off who was negative, who was just being non-supportive. And that's how much I believe in myself to the point that anybody can get cut off. Anybody can go. Because I can't take it no more. This is my life. I wasted so many years by trying to be a people pleaser, trying to make everybody happy. It didn't work. They still left. They still stabbed me in the back. They still hated on me. They still talk shit about me. And I was making them happy. I was doing everything that I possibly can. And they still betrayed me. So now it's time for you to get out that pity party, to get off that high horse and apply fucking pressure. Because nobody's holding you back but you. You got to do this for yourself, for your kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't have kids, but I do this for my nieces and my nephew, my godson, because I want them to grow up and see their uncle, see their godfather successful, shining, a boss, alpha. And it's just been a whole lot of dark energy. And it's crazy because like the people that be deactivating their social media be the most toxic people ever. Talking about I need to get my life together. I'm like, how shutting down your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter is gonna get your life together? If you trying to get your life together, then get your life together. Why you gotta make an announcement? Why you gotta yell out to the from the heavens and say, hey, I'm deactivating my Facebook, I'm deactivating my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, everything. That's just attention seeking. If you want to get your life together, then get your life together. You know, you can still joke, you can still be you and this and that, but behind the scenes and off the phone and off the camera, do it. But people don't want to sacrifice nothing. People don't want to put in the work. And this is work. It's work to turn over a new leaf. It's work to want a better life. You're going to have to put it in the work. I put it in the work. You know, I lost like 50 pounds. I gained 5, but I'm gonna lose that 5 again. But other than that, you know, I decided to go on a diet. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to lose weight, and I did. I wanted to be a businessman. I did. I looked up so many YouTube videos on how to just perfect my craft and stuff like that, and to work on me. You know, I watch so many YouTube videos all the time. Whatever you don't know, it's on YouTube. So there's no excuse of improving yourself. There's a lot of people who have stories of going through pain and going through heartache, turmoil, but they put it in the work. You will not even think or believe what a person's story is. And that's why I love to bring people onto the show, because a lot of people's stories touch me, inspired me, motivated me. I thought I had it bad until I had certain guests on the show, and it humbled me. It really did. And I just love to do what I do. I don't consider this work, but a lot of times I'll be needing to recharge because it's a lot to take in. But I did exactly what I was going to do. I do all this by myself. I don't have no team. I don't have no staff. But I put it in the work. And it's funny because a whole lot of people don't understand how hard this YouTube shit is. This shit is fucking hard. It's hard because you gotta create content. You gotta set up interviews. You gotta make the thumbnails. You gotta make sure that your guest shows up. You gotta make sure that the chemistry right. And hopefully I do a good job on the chemistry part, because I don't think I had anybody who was offended by me and stuff. Hopefully I done everything right, but it just, you never know. You don't know which personality that you're gonna get, but hopefully that I never offended anybody that came on the show or the platform. But other than that, I'm just happy that I was able to create something that was positive, that was informative, and that was educational, and gave people different perspectives. And hopefully that I'm helping making the world a better place in my city. Because before I can get to the world, I got to fix my neck of the woods. And that's what the important thing, and that's my main objective, is to make sure that I touch the city of Saginaw before I can get to the world. Because the world is going to be a lot harder to reach, but it's easy to get into my city because I already know a lot of people. I know where to go, who to talk to, and we can make something happen. But I just need the support. If I can get the support, then I can get the results. You know what I'm saying? Because I really been trying to create something for the kids around here and make somebody dreams come true who can't afford to go to college and this and that. So I've just been trying to do that. But back to the topic. But yeah, just to let everybody know, I just really been thinking about some things, and about to be 40 in 5 years. I said that like I'm 39, but I'm 35, but I'm already thinking ahead. But by the time I'm 40, I just want to be healed. I want to be next level. You know, y'all won't probably see me wear hoodies and t-shirts and jogging pants no more. I want to be in a suit by then. I want to be driving a luxury car. I want to be in my own home that I own. You know what I'm saying? I want to be so well beyond where I'm at now. That's why I put in the work now. And just have a beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful kids, and stuff like that. And I couldn't get that, or I was bombarded from that just by the same old friends I was hanging out with, same messy ass family members I was interacting with, just bad habits, everything. So I had to cut off a lot of people. I still love you, but I gotta love you from afar. I gotta love you from a distance. Because people will block your blessings if you allow them. People will actually suck your energy. Y'all think vampires don't exist, but they do. It's metaphorically, but they do. People will suck your energy, suck your resources. People will suck the nice out of you if you allow it. Pause. So, you gotta differentiate who for you and who's against you. And people show you every day if they fuck with you or not. People reveal themselves and their true intentions every day. You just gotta pay attention. Quit ignoring red flags. If the red flags are more than the white flags or the green flags, cut their asses off. You don't need people. You don't need anyone who's a threat to your happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness. Not me, not you, not me, not them, but you. You are responsible for how your life turned out. You gotta sacrifice something. You have to give something up in order to get to the next level. Whether if it's your behavior, whether if it's your habits, whether if it's your flaws. You can fix flaws. I can't fix patterns. You know what I'm saying? Because a whole lot of people don't like to take accountability. It's going to take some accountability to get to the next level in life. You know what I'm saying? How can you be a butterfly if you want to stay a caterpillar? And that's real. But yeah, we have to fix ourselves. We have to grow. We have to motivate. We have to stay and be around positive people because it's so easy to go astray. It's easy to get off track. You gotta have something to fight for and to die for. And I'm not talking about your principles and this and that, but it's all about just having faith in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself so much that you gotta cut anybody off who ain't with it, who ain't trying to hear your plan, ain't trying to see your PowerPoint presentation, isn't trying to invest in you. And investing isn't always about money. Words will go a long way to somebody who believes in you. Somebody who believes in you, what they said to you, that should carry weight. So, whatever weight that you're going through, as far as adversity, drama, all that, it makes you strong at the end of the day. So, that will conclude tonight's episode. I want to thank everybody who tuned in, thank everybody who commented. And again, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, The 1804 Show, Chapter 2, and I'm out. Have a good night. Be safe. Peace.